Okay, so welcome back, and let's keep doing styles. Now, I can use an array right here, and for now, I'm going to put it on a different line, and I'm going to show you, it's not going to really work, but I'm going to show you why it's not working. So I can still call the colors that we have at the bottom, and I want to use the blue one, and I want to use the red one. If I do colors and then red, just like this, and then comma, and then colors, and then dot, and I guess the other one was the blue. First, you know what? I'm gonna do the blue, and then the other one is gonna be red. So colors, and then blue, and then red. So we are taking the values, and the value from this is true. So it's just not gonna really, really work. If I go here, we get nothing because we are working with booleans. So we need to change a little bit of how this works. We're still going to use colors, but now instead of this, let's just call it blue and then class, just like that, blue class. And this one is going to be equal to blue. And now the other one is going to be red class, just like that. And I guess it's going to be red, of course. So we're going to do red. So now it's a little bit different because we are calling the color blue class, and blue class will return a string, which is going to be blue, and the other one is going to be red. So yeah, so we can use arrays for this. And now we are getting the blue and we are getting the red. So this still works. The problem is now is that if I target the colors red, well, of course, this will not work. But the thing is that we cannot toggle the different colors. We can only maybe change the string value, and that will work. But if I want to do the same thing than before, I want to click here and change or toggle the colors. So for this, we need to change the logic again. Blue class needs a property and needs to string, the name of the value, but also needs to know, it needs to be true or false, so we can do the toggling. So now, instead of doing this, we are going to need to open and close, and now we have a name. And I'm just showing you different ways of doing this. At the end of the day, you most of the times you're gonna use the normal class. You're gonna do something a little bit more normal. This is just like getting into a scenario where you have something a little bit more complex, where you need to toggle states and classes and all of that. But I'm just showing you again different ways to do this, so you can open your mind and know that with Vue you can do a lot of things. So I'm gonna do active, and this one it's gonna start as false. But now we don't have colors. Blue class. Blue class is gonna be an object. We need to target the name of the blue class. And if we do that, it's going to work. So it's going to say blue class, and I'm going to say name, and the other one is going to be dot and then name. And if I reload the application, we are going to be getting blue and red. Still, we need a way to toggle the different colors. And this is going to get a little bit verbose. So right here, we need to evaluate if the class is, if it's true or if it's false. And if it's true, we're going to return the name. And if it's false, we are going to return something else. So here you can just break this into multiple lines, and you can say colors, just like that, dot, and we can make some space right here. And then we access the blue class, and then we check if that class is active, just like this. Oh, I made a mistake. This one is actives. It needs to be active. There we go. So now I'm going to ask if it's active. If it is, well, we're going to return the color blue. If not, we are going to return empty. And it's the same deal for the other one, but we just need to change the name to red class. I'm gonna copy this, I'm gonna paste it right here, and then we do the same deal. If it is, we're gonna return the red class name, and if it's not, we are gonna return nothing. And at the bottom, we need to change the logic if we want to toggle the different colors. We need to access colors, just like this, and I guess I'm gonna use the red class, and I'm going to say active equals to, the complete opposite of this. Now, of course, right here, just giving you an example with the template, but, this could be a function that would be a lot more cleaner than what we are doing right now, but, so let's see if this works. If I reload the application and I click the red, we can toggle the red. So, different ways of doing the same thing. We kind of already did this on a more easier way. So what about inline stylings? Right now we are using classes, which is fine, but maybe I want to use an inline style, and it's v and then bind, open and close, and we just use the style tag, so the style property. And right here we just need to pass, something. I guess I'm gonna add something right here. Maybe I'm gonna call it new and then style equals to, I don't know, let's say that the font size is going to change, font, and then the size, this needs to be JavaScript. It's not really CSS. Then 50 pixels, and then I'm going to add a border of something. It's going to be 5 pixels, and then solid, and then green. I guess, that's ugly example, but it's gonna work. Cool. So now we have a new style, and this is the styles that we have within the styles that we have within the new style property. The things that when you use this within the style tag, it will not really use the class. This is not a class. It's gonna take whatever is inside and it's gonna put it right here. That's what we want to do. So I'm gonna access colors and then dot, and then I'm gonna go to that new styles. If I reload the application, we get these ugliness. And we can see right here that we have the font style and then the 5 pixel solid green. And since we have an object with values right here, we can change it. Same with this. If you want to toggle or to change the string to something else, you can do so. Maybe I can go right here. I can do comma and we can run multiple statements right here. I can say color dot, and actually it's colors dot, and I'm going to access that new style property, and I'm going to access the font size, and I'm going to change it to, I don't know, something ugly, something super big, so we can really see the difference. So I'm targeting this property and just changing the string to something else. If I reload the application and click it, oh, I made a mistake right here. I forgot to close. Okay, so let's give it a go. I'm going to reload the application and I'm going to click it, and now it's super big. So it works. Okay, so let's keep moving forward. In the next section, we need to talk about computed properties. Something very important. Do not skip that section.